I'm surprised. You said you went to bed at 3 a.m. You sound pretty peppy. What, is that just the vegan lifestyle, or why are you up this early?
I drink too much coffee for my own good.
Oh,
So.
well. Yeah, there is that.
Happens.
I want to bring on a friend of the show and a dear friend of mine. Depending on where you're listening to the show right now, like she's probably on that radio station, like nearly guaranteed. Good morning, Emily.
Hello.
So first of
Hi,
all,
guys.
I'm surprised. You said you went to bed at 3 a.m. You sound pretty peppy. What, is that just the vegan lifestyle, or why are you up this early?
I drink too much coffee for my own good.
Oh,
So.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is that.
Happens.
So here's what I want to do. What did you lose? Did you ever lose something in something like not just like your keys, but something big? 99338 to text or 877-995-4681 to call. Because Emily, you we were talking yesterday. You lost what this week?
I lost my car.
Okay.
How, girl?
Well, but here's the thing though. So like Emily, you live where?
So I live in D.C.
Okay.
And I live on a street where I just do street parking. But
Sure.
I don't know if anyone who lives in D.C. lately, I don't know if it's just me. I'm not really driving much during the pandemic. I'm
Sure.
working from home. So I don't touch my car every single day. I mean, I try to check on it, but like...
Yeah.
not
It's like a
kid,
cactus
it's
at this
lawn.
point. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, water it once a week. And
Yeah.
we're
Good to go. Right. So what when did you realize it was missing?
So I realized, today's Friday, I realized it was missing like 3 days ago.
But also like it seems wild, but also because of like the way, if you're not using your car, you live in like the district, like yeah, that makes sense. So when you first realized it, your thought was like what?
Literally, I said out loud, I was like, it'll turn up.
Wow, Emily.
I should note, Emily, also a Midwesterner. That's just the Midwestern thing. So then you actually bought like tracking software, right, for your car?
Yeah, so it didn't turn up like 2 days later. I was
No.
like, okay, so it's not going to just like reappear. I thought maybe I forgot where I parked it on the street.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just, going crazy a little bit. Whatever, it's fine.
It happens.
So I bought the tracking software to be like, okay, maybe I should look into it. Well, the tracking software was wrong. It kept showing the last place I drove it to and not my apartment, which is where I know I parked it. So I was like, okay, something is weird here. So I don't know, like Nancy Drew, Carmen Sandiego, some stuff, and became a detective. And I just started calling around. I was like, ooh, maybe I can call the D.C. transportation people. I don't know what their name is, but those fancy people that would tow a car. I was like, maybe it was towed. Lo and behold, it was.
Well,
and I called them.
At least it wasn't stolen.
Yes. That, honestly, though, I don't know if it's been like the year that we've had. I was just like, it'll turn up.
But here's the thing. Here's the weird thing, too. Emily, when you called them and they told you why it was towed, like, it sounds like it was just like a mistake.
Yeah. So there's signs on the street outside of my apartment. DC parking signs are the hardest things
It's
to
a map.
read.
Absolutely. Yes.
It literally is. It's another language. Like, you have to be versed in the language.
Yeah.
So I parked somewhere. I'm pretty sure that someone had rented out the street to park on, but the day that I parked there was the last day that the sign was valid. So I was like, cool, good to go. I'll park here. There were other cars on the street. I think they towed my car by mistake because the DC people told me my car was like 3 streets away. Wasn't in a lot, wasn't anywhere. They just literally moved my car.
They just moved it.
Yeah, just like, listen, we're just going to put over here and just not tell you because that's fine.
Yeah.
And
Oh
my favorite part is did your parents know it all or no?
I told them after when it was safe and sound back on my street. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, listen, Emily, I'm glad you found it. Again, that's such a Midwestern attitude. Like, oh, you know what? I'm a good person. It'll turn up somewhere.
You know how calm she was about that? Like, I would be calling Marshall crying. I can't find my car.
Absolutely. Emily, first of all, thank you for being on the show. Appreciate you. And make sure you can follow at It's Emily on Air on the gram and all that stuff. But Emily, appreciate you. And thank you for being on the show.
You're welcome. And if you need a ride, I mean, I got you.
I've seen you drive, Emily. So I'm going to say pass, but thank you.
No, but at least I offered.
See you, dude. Go back to sleep, okay?
I will. I am very much. Bye.
Bye. What did you lose? What's the one thing you lost, big or small? I mean, can you top a car? 877-995-4681. And Riley, you said your mom allegedly lost your engagement ring for a second?
No. She lost a pair of diamond earrings growing up, and she'd thrown them out. But
Yeah.
I momentarily lost my current engagement ring for about 2 hours. Never told Marshall about it.
Where'd you lose it?
So I was coming back from the gym, and when I go to the gym, I wear those little rubber bands or whatever, like those rubber rings, and I take my engagement ring off and put it in a little pouch
Sure.
in my purse.
Yeah.
Well, said pouch is black. So is my car. So it was just camouflaged underneath my seat because it had slid down to the dreaded crack.
Oh.
It's insured, thank God, but I was having a heart attack for a good 2 hours.
I would be afraid to tell him, too. That would be like
He wouldn't be mad because that's not Marshall's nature, but it would suck.
Oh, 110%. But imagine being Marissa. Good morning, Marissa.
Hi, good morning.
So at the time this happened, you were living where?
I was living in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And what happened?
So I went clubbing with a friend of mine.
It all starts at the
or a few
club.
friends. Yes. And I parked in a casino parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the night, it was like 4 a.m. when we left the club. And I realized I forgot where I parked my car. So I went to the place that I thought I left my car, but that wasn't it. And I didn't have a car alarm button. So
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So did you try calling car by name?
No, but I called my friend. I'm like, hey, I need you to help me find my car. I lost it. So we drove around for like a little bit, and I didn't have any automatic like buttons, so I couldn't use that. So we just drove around for a little bit.
Did you finally find it? Or is it still in Las Vegas?
After
Thank
an
God.
hour.
Oh, my
my
God.
God.
After an hour, I found
And then
it.
you told that car, don't do that again. Marissa, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Thanks, my man.
My man. Oh,
My
my goodness.
man.
Ebony, quickly, you lost what?
I lost my friend.
Well, first of
Your
all,
friend?
and Ebony,
I'm sorry, what?
I see the screen. You didn't lose her. You left her.
Oh, left.
Oh, no. Okay, but it was not on purpose. Okay, so
Oh, my God. I thought she was crying. What happened was?
Wait, Ebony, what happened?
okay, so late at night after clubbing in DC, because like Emily said, DC signs are another language. So you're
Facts.
like, okay, like
Yeah.
yeah. So we're driving around late at night after the club, and she's like, I really have to go to the restaurant. I'm like, okay, well, I'll drop you off right here, and I'll be right back around to get you. So once she left her purse in my car, which, her phone, her wallet, everything, but I couldn't remember how I got to where I dropped her off. I cannot remember the name of where I dropped. I can remember the street. I was like, God dang it, like there's no freaking way it can be this many streets in D.C.
Oh, there is.
Right?
Indeed, there is.
Yeah.
I'm from this area, but she's not. Like, we went to school at University of Delaware, so she was just down here visiting me, so she didn't know where she was either.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she okay, or did we check the Lincoln Memorial, or was she?
So like the next day, I don't, because she didn't know who knows anyone's phone number. So I guess like she found
Right.
a stranger and they got to my Facebook or something, and that's like how they messaged me.
Oh my goodness, Ebony! I'm gonna tell you this right now. You sound like a lovely person.
Oh
Easily
my
top 5 worst
gosh.
friends of all time.
Okay.
yeah.
Easily top 5 worst friends of all time. But hey, I like you.
About it.
Oh.
Ebony, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.